Welcome to the crypt. Today we're going to be jumping back into Deepest Chamber Resurrection. Uh, Basically, we're going to be checking out the new hero that has become available in the latest update that was released on the 23rd of February. The new character is the Arlo The Huntsman. He's essentially a trapper and tamer of beasts and has a wolf companion. So we're going to check him out. You do unlock him by getting further through the dungeon onto the second floor. So once you get onto the second floor, you will actually unlock him. So we've actually already added him into our party. Now his base HP is 30, but we've just equipped a little bit of gear to our heroes here. Anyway, if anyone is unfamiliar with this game, it's essentially a dungeon crawling deck builder. Goes through a map similar to Slay the Spire as far as the pathway goes. So we're going to jump in, check out Arlo, see what he's like. This was essentially part of a major update that Balcony Software had released for the game. They do have a full-on roadmap for 2023 as well that they're releasing as well. So they've basically mentioned a few things about it that we can expect within the next year. So before we get into that, let's choose our hero trinket here. So we could go Thread and Needle. Every time a non-bleed debuff is applied to an enemy, also apply 2 bleed. We have a Bone Fan. Every time the hero applies a debuff, add 1 Scorch card into your hand. And then also Cradle, which is every time a card gets fully boosted, add 1 Scale card to your hand. I think I might try the Thread and Needle here. Let's start with that. So as you can see, Slay the Spire style pathing. So we can go down here, and then once we get to this point, we can descend into the next level. So once you've cleared this once and gone into the next depth, that is when you will unlock Arlo the Huntsman. Alright, so we'll start out with the middle column here and a combat, and we'll get stuck in. Okay, so this Looper card seems to be a companion type attack card for Arlo the Huntsman. So let's see, it has gain 1 energy. On feed, claw is 1 damage, feed 0 times. On boost, add a claw card into your hand. So it shows the claw card on the right hand side. Attack with all wolves. And deck currently 2 damage. Okay. Alright, so we've also got like a Mega Meal card here. Add 1 Mega Food card into your hand. So that is another specific card for Arlo. Alright, let's see, what do we want to do here? We have 2 strength for the green lava, 1 to all in our party. I think we maybe start with a Mega Meal. So select a companion from your deck to be fed. Okay. So we should be able to select this one here, I'm assuming. Okay, a hero without a feed trigger buff won't benefit from feeding. To feed a pet in the party, drag a food card onto the screen. Okay. Let's retry that. So I don't think I did that right. I think maybe we would have had to have applied this first. Let's go retry, because I do want to see what this is actually about. we play Looper. Okay, not exactly how I thought that was going to go. Right, select a companion from your deck to be fed. Okay. So we needed to do that first. Right. We do still have a retry, so I'll go over that again. It's going to take a little bit just to get used to how this actually operates. Okay, so now if we go like so, we can add that into Looper. Okay. Right. Let's see here. Damage, gain shield, 8 damage and 2 to the adjacents. Probably better. See how we go with that. Still not 100% sure on the feeding mechanic with the companion here, but we'll figure it out. Fur Gloves also seem to be a new card for Arlo as well, so gain 2 shield. Okay. Probably do that like so. And another defend for Dawn. Now if we shoot, that gets... Oh no, that'll get +3 bleed if we use one of these other cards here. Ooh. Yeah, let's do Fireball. Why not? We'll end our turn like that. So while we're going through this, I will just mention a little bit more about the roadmap. It's basically going to include things like salvage, which will be essentially a new feature that lets us keep items we salvage while we're in the ruins. The other things that they've also included are like new difficulty levels. They're going to do base upgrades with like new events, achievements, and they're going to be balancing the game a little bit more as well, I think. So that'll be interesting to see a bit more of. Also adding in a new biome as well will be one of the things they look at doing. That's going to be, I believe, the catacombs is what they've mentioned. And that's going to include new enemies as well. So along with that, I believe they also mentioned bestiary, just to show the different enemies and things that you've encountered throughout the game. And then I think towards the end of the year as well, there'll be another character released as well. So another party member. They've sort of hinted at it being a female character and mentioned that death surrounds her. So potentially like a necromancer or something along those lines. And then finally there will be a final boss added in as well to the game. So that's sort of the breakdown of the roadmap for the initial roadmap for the year, basically. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Let's try... Okay, so... Oh, right, we had to go like so. There we go. We use shoot here and apply bleed. do want to try this mega meal again. So that's in our exhaust pile, so it's probably doing nothing. So the claw only triggers when it gets boosted. On feed, claw plus 1 damage, fed 2 times. And then add a claw card into your hand on exhaust. So one thing that I think I mentioned potentially last time I played this was just the text on the cards can be a little bit hard to read. So it'd be nice if that gets changed at some point as well. I'm sure there'll be minor tweaks and things. They've definitely looked at bug fixes and things as well with the last update too. So alright, that should be the turn. Now obviously I am by no means a good player at this. It is actually a reasonably difficult game. You really do need to strategize a little bit, be a bit more tactical with how you play. But I'm just playing around, trying to figure out how these cards work, so I'll try a few different things. Okay, so we do have a burst card, deal 5 times 2 damage. Next turn, draw a card. Bone shot is deal 6 damage if target has a debuff, apply to weak. And food for thought, gain intellect the next 2 times a hero is fed. Okay, interesting. Let's maybe go with... let's try the bone shot. So yeah, there are definitely quite a few bits and pieces to this game to kind of keep track of as well. The other thing I wanted to mention as well in the update is they did mention, and I'm not sure if any of those cards were, that they added 35 new cards as well into the game, as well as I think they said it was about 8 new trinkets, 5 new events as well you can come across on the map, and 5 new potions. So they did add a fair bit with the update. Let's try and figure out if we can get this looper card to work properly. We'll check that out in a minute here. I think we'll start with defending. Now we could go probably the fireball, but I might go slash first, I'm thinking. If we go slash first and then fireball, maybe. Okay, we could gain an energy using this. We just don't have any feed, so we use that, gain an energy back, and then we can use slash again. It's only going to do 10 damage, so we still won't have a kill here, unfortunately. But we should be a bit closer to winning. We got a blight debuff. Let's try the bone shot. That should get rid of you. I think, let's see. Do we want to go maybe defend a little bit more? Let's actually get them to target Arlo, just in case, and we'll gain a little bit of defense there. And now go for 7 damage. think we have to go with the mana shield now. Can we do anything else worthwhile? Doesn't have a debuff, unfortunately. Okay. We want to select a card to push all the way to the right. We'll use that one there. We do still have 2 energy, so I guess we go maybe slash and then bone shot. And then we can defend again a little bit more. We probably don't need to use this defend, so let's end our turn. Ooh, okay. We got hit a lot more than I thought we were going to. I should probably pay more attention to their intents. Okay. We have to do 18 damage somehow. So maybe go 6 here. Right. Do we... I think maybe we just fireball and then finish with a shoot. Alright, there we go. Absolutely terrible, but we'll take a win. Right, Living Plate. Gain shield based on discard pile size, currently 0. On boost, heals the booster class for 1. Okay. Any heals are usually good heals. We also have a Flame Strike. This costs 4, but if it's boosted, it's -1. Boosted twice is -1 again. That will deal 3 times 6 damage. Okay. And then we also have burst, deals 5 times 2. Next turn, draw 1 card. I think we take the burst again here. No, let's take the Living Plate actually. We need shield and heals if we can. So we get another red candle there. Before we go any further, I just wanted to check. Okay, so our potions can only be used in combat. Well, we're going to rest anyway, so let's go rest up here. Usually I would like to upgrade a card, but I've played very poorly. So we're going to heal up a little bit. Have another rest spot here. Let's upgrade this time. So, is it possible to upgrade this at all? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, in that case, we could maybe upgrade something else here. I mean, Fireball is usually a pretty good one to upgrade at the start. Right, okay, yeah, so I think we upgrade either Bone Shot or the Fireball. Let's upgrade Bone Shot. Gets a +3 rather than a +2 like the Fireball does. Even though it does hit adjacent, which isn't too bad either. We'll upgrade the Bone Shot. Okay, so we are going to have another combat, potentially, or an event. I think we go to the right here. I'm going to avoid the elite fights for now. Add nailed to a boost card. I don't think we want to. Let's just leave that. And we'll head down into our next combat. So, we've got 25 corruption, heal ally for 6. So we might want to get rid of you first. 9 damage and then 7 and 2 strength for self. Okay. Let me think here. Let's maybe just use a defend for the meantime. We get a claw card. So yeah, we have to trigger the claw to come through. And then maybe we want to do another slash. Let's slash here. We get an additional claw. Okay, I think I'm kind of understanding how this works. You only ever really want to spend Looper, I think, if you want to gain an extra energy. Now, because we have a few in our discard, we could potentially use the living plate. There we go. We get another claw as well. So we can hit that again. If we use Looper, then we will gain an extra energy. But I almost don't want to. I think we end it as is. Okay. Let's see. So now if we use the Mega Meal, we get the Mega Food. If we use the Mega Food, we can use that on Looper. Gain 5. Okay. I want you to change your target, I think. Gain a shield here. You can be pushed all the way over to the right hand side. So yeah, guys, if you know exactly how to play Arlo, let me know. Takes me a little while to figure these things out myself, so by all means hit me up if you've got any tips or tricks. I think we should probably heal up a little bit. I did grab a couple potions at the start of this. So if you are unaware, you can create your own potions with alchemy at the start from items you've gathered from your runs. Let's end there. Okay, we have Looper back again now. So let's see, what's the best bet here? I think we claw again, and then we need to do 12 damage here. That would give us +3 there. I think if we go like so, we've got 12 damage now here. And we've got 2 claw cards which we can then attack like so. I'm going to get him to focus down on our sorcerer here. And we'll defend her a little bit more. Get another claw off. There we go. I think that's all we can really do. Okay, so we did survive, and we get the constrained on her. So next target is going to be Arlo from the enemy, so he's going to try and do 11 damage here. So we'll defend with this. We've got 5 block now. The fireball's level 3, so they'll do 10 damage there. And we get the Scorch card, which is 3 damage. We can then do another fireball for 10. And that should be pretty much it. Right, we can just play anything now. So there we go. Yeah, I think I kind of understand the companion, the wolf companion now. Okay, let's take shield tactics. We'll take some brittle cap, and we collect another candle. Alright, we have the Pure Collector. He's going to attack for 8, gains a resurrection buff upon death, and also has Infect. When the party gains shield, adds an infection card into the draw pile. Ooh, okay. Not exactly what you want to see. This order is a little bit of a shame here. I want to be able to move this. So cards, drag Slick over to here. There we go. That's a little bit better. We are also going to use our mana shield anyway. I know we do get that infect. Right. Need to push something all the way over to the right. I guess we'll push the living plate over to the right hand side. There we go. And we do have a claw, so we can attack for that. We'll use fur gloves again, and we'll get another claw. Fireball does 10. And we get the other claw again. So it is quite nice. You're getting like an additional 2 attack each time you use a card. So not bad actually. Not a bad setup. Okay, I think we end our turn like that. Okay. Still not 100% sure on feeding things. Select a companion from your deck to be fed. On feed, Claw gets 1+ damage. Right, okay. But we have to hope that we get that to come back. Interesting. Yeah, it takes me a little while to figure things out, guys. Right, okay. I guess we do 7 damage here then. this is the infection card we ended up with. If it remains in the hand, a random hero suffers 1 damage at the end of the turn. Okay, he's going to try and steal a card from us. Let's use shield tactics and hopefully draw a card. That can go all the way to the right. We drew another infection. Not good. Okay. I'm just going to use a fireball. We can't do a lot of damage here. There's not really any reason to defend, so I guess we'll get rid of an infection card. And yeah, I guess we leave it at that. So we'll take damage from that. Let's go maybe maybe mana gain, or mana shield I should say, on here. Could do a free defend on here as well. That way we have slash 10 damage and the warrior gains 25, so Dawn will gain 25 rage. What's next? He's going to do 8 damage. We've got 6 shield and 6 HP there. Let's go fireball. I think we just need to do a bit more damage, to be honest. Okay. Here we go. Here's Looper. This is what we really want to see. We can use our living plate down here. Our claw now does 3 damage. Yeah, fireball. Get another claw. That's another 3 damage there. Slash for 9. We get the claw. Now I believe he actually resurrects himself. So, resurrecting. He will be resurrecting. I think we might use Looper to gain an energy and get rid of one of these infection cards. Yeah, we do have a lot of infection cards now. You're going for Arlo, so we want to defend, even though we keep getting more infection. Let's get rid of a couple of these cards. I don't think the Mega Meal is going to do anything for us. See if we do. The bleed would be nice. Yeah, we'll do the mana shield here, right? Then we shoot because we've got the bleed. So we could actually move that over. 7 damage and bleed for 3. Then because we've got the debuff, we can use Bone Shot and apply 2 weaken as well. I think that's a bit better. Alright, next step. We need to do 15 damage in total then. I reckon we use shield tactics. Probably don't need to defend now. We should push that defend over to the right hand side. And fireball. I Guess we use slash again. There we go. $8 gold and a new card. So we could take vulnerable, deal 10 damage, apply to vulnerable. That's actually pretty good. It's only a 1 cost as well. Cleave, deal 6 damage and apply 1 weak to all enemies. Actually, that's not bad either. This boosts a +2 damage anyway. What are the boosts on this? +2, +3. Might take vulnerable. Alright, resources. Let's take an empty bottle. Get another candle. And we have a chest down here. Let's check this out. Okay, dwellers needed to find ways to protect their possessions. A large wooden chest reinforced with metal straps seemed like a good idea, but years in a damp environment took its toll. So we can choose a card. Alright, succession. Alternates between draw 2 cards, deal 6 damage, and gain 4 block. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So it potentially could do any of those 3. We also have a slam over here for the cost of 2. 10 damage, draw 1 block card, or protect the pack. Heroes gain 1 block. I'm going to take succession. This sounds interesting and could be useful in multiple situations. So we'll descend down, and I think we might go, what do we got here? Dried herbs and incense roots. Or copper and old lumber. Let's go to the dwellings. I think these resources will be more useful to us with potions for future runs that we do. So there's really not a lot of rest spots in this game either, I've noticed. There are just some branches where there is no way you could rest anywhere. Which I guess is why you really do need to come into this game with quite a few potions set up if you want to do a decent run. And obviously play better than I am, so... let's see, I guess we just go... Let's carry on down this way. Okay, so... let's see, how do we want to do this? Might use slash first. That gives us draw 2 cards. We could go shield tactics. Alright. Succession will do 6 damage for free. Claw does 0 damage for free. Then we also have our shoot, which is going to do 6 and apply 3 bleed, which is really nice. Gives us another claw for doing that as well. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We've done basically 21 damage in our first turn. We are probably going to lose our mage here in a second. I mean, do we bother? I don't know if we want to get rid of Looper just yet. Let's see what else we can do here. So he's going to buff himself with 3 strength. Okay, if we use a slash, then Bone Shot gets the boost and does 12 damage plus 2 weaken. Then pretty much all we have is defensive moves. We could go maybe Living Plate. Is that going to heal me up? No. I was hoping they would give me 1 heal to come back, but no, apparently not. Okay, we'll use Succession. Slash, I guess. Then vulnerable with the 15 damage and 2 vulnerable stacked. But we're going to take blight to the whole party by the looks of it. There's probably no point in defending then, since we're just getting a debuff. Okay, I am actually kind of liking the Wolf Companion card. Took me a bit to understand it, but yeah. It's not bad actually. Alright, we can choose a card. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Add a Scorched card into your hand. That's probably not too bad actually. Or we have Reload. Discard your hand and draw 3 cards. Hunter gains 1 regen for each discarded card. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I think we take Reload. Ooh, and we got some equipment as well. We got a Plague Mask. Combat start, gain 1 Plague Mask, Cloth Helmet. Choose a resource. Then we take Incense Roots here. So yeah, now that we're on the second depth as well, guys, this is when you would unlock Arlo. So even if you die here, Arlo will be unlocked for you. So as long as you can get through the first part of the map, you'll unlock him to play with, okay? So let's continue on, see how long we can survive. We might have this one last fight in us, we'll see. Okay, so you're going to be doing the damage to us first, right? These resurrection buffs are a bit of a pain to deal with. I think we use Succession, Claw. Then it's all pretty much trying to defend ourselves. Okay. Not bad. We can defend again. And I think we end it at that. Okay, we could discard our hand and draw 3 cards. If we discard our hand, we get 4 regen, I believe. I kind of want to use this bone shot, but I don't think it's actually going to be useful for us. Let's use Reload. Try and get that regen. Vulnerable. Okay, I guess we use living plate here then. And then vulnerable. Who do we... I mean... I think we use it on you, don't we? Let's use our mega food while we have it. In case we get Looper pop up in our next hand. Ooh, unlucky. Okay. Succession will work. Then I think we go shield tactics again. This one's a freebie. Yeah, we'll use our vulnerable here again. And then finally, slash. Don't really need to use our defend, do we? But we might as well. What the hell? So you're going to be boosted. You came back with half health. So I think we go fur gloves. This gives us a free claw that is now doing 4 damage because we fed Looper. Right, what else can we do? We can do... I guess we do that there as well. 8 damage and 3 bleed. Is that really what I want to be doing? I'm going to try this mega meal again. Ah, yeah, that did buff it to the 5. Interesting. So you could daze, I think... I mean, I could have taken out this one if we wanted, but we can only actually use Looper once, I think. I think we sacrifice that. We'll just take the damage. Do succession here, I believe. Let's just get rid of a slash there as well. Yeah, that'll work. Don't really need to use these. I guess we can go shield tactic just to protect ourselves a little bit. Because there's one thing I always forget is even if we don't need the shield that turn, it does still stay on us for the next round. Okay, so we're going to be hit for 14 here. Let's use our mega meal. Mega food. Here we go. 8 damage and 3 bleed. Now our claw is actually doing 6 damage, which is pretty good. And because we got that bleed on us, on our enemy, we've got 12 damage and apply to weaken. Get another claw for 6 damage. I'm actually really liking this hero. This character's good. Actually, really good. So yeah, I mean, I guess at this point now... Ooh, no, because he's going to resurrect anyway, isn't he? I was going to say we use Looper just to get the extra heal up. No, let's end our turn at that. Alright, let's shoot then. He's going to come back and resurrect. We can use this time to sort of shield ourselves a little bit. There's nothing we can really do with these here at the moment. So, I guess we have to end our turn at that and wait for him to resurrect. I'm going to use this Mega Meal yet again. Shield tactics. So succession is free to use as well now. 19 damage, 2 vulnerable. That's a win. Alright, pretty good. Now that I'm understanding things a bit better, I think we're doing alright. I wouldn't mind another reload card actually. Let's take another incense route. And continue on down. Okay, we've got 6 shield and lullaby for self. And then the citizen here is going to do 9 damage and 2 strength for itself. Okay. So let's go succession first. Maybe slash next. I'll use the vulnerable as well actually. Then we get a free defend here. And then another defend. Hopefully we get some sort of heal come through. Because we're very close to dying. We do have a reload. We'll use that then. We have to use the bone shot now, I think. Then a slash to the midwife. Going to take 7 damage here. Oh, this is... I should have looked at this earlier. It's going to heal 2 every round, right? And it also has Undying, can only be killed by magic damage. I think that scroll means magic damage, so... okay, so the final blow, we're a little bit screwed here unless there's some way we can heal. Okay, I'm not too sure what we're going to do here then. Guess we use reload again. Just slash away. Okay, they're going to do 8. Ooh, okay. Fur gloves. Vulnerable. Defend. And then shoot, I believe. 4. Okay, we should just survive. Heals the booster class for 1. Yeah, see, we are kind of screwed. I don't know how we're gonna win this fight. I think we might not be able to be honest. Do like this vulnerable card though. We can go succession here. Defend slash claw. But there's not much else we can do. Yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss as to what we can even do here. If we did... See, that doesn't do anything, does it? I'll try it anyway, but I don't think that's going to help us. Oh, okay. That's weird. I thought she could be only killed by magic. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. Spirit Husk does sound good as well. Anything to heal. Gain defense. Ignite. Deal 14 spell damage. If target has a debuff, apply 2 vulnerable to all enemies. Let's take Ignite. Let's take dried herbs this time. So yeah, I am kind of surprised by that. I thought we were doomed. A small rose bush is growing in the seemingly inhospitable environment. Despite the lack of earth and light, it seems to thrive. Okay. What did this do? Prevents next debuff. Ah, okay. Alright, we're going to rest, and I'm going to have to heal up our mage. Do have another event as well. What's this one do? The heroes enter a quiet part of the underground. Upon mutual agreement, you decide that one of you could take a rest while the others keep guard. Okay. Let's maybe heal Arlo. We do have another heal here, so we just need to get through this next combat. We probably have a better chance of getting through this now anyway. Okay, let's go like so. Push this card to... do we push this card maybe to the right? Don't suppose it really matters too much, does it? Okay, we have one left we can do. We will go... We'll use our fireball here. And we do get another increase here. They're going to buff for 4 strength total. So we might just survive this by the looks of it. It's going to do 10. Oh, okay, thankfully the turn order helped us out there. This feels a little bit dangerous. I think we have to go vulnerable. We could attack and kill you. Now the problem is, how do we survive? Six and 4. Okay, I think I will use Looper. So we can use this slash and just do a little bit more damage here. Everyone's still surviving, so that's good. Gain 4. Or... if target has debuff. They don't have debuffs, unfortunately. Okay. I think we use our succession here. So we'll do 17 damage. It's not too bad. I think we just have to go for the kill. And you'll boost your strength up, that's fine. Okay, if we can shove one card all the way to the side. Yeah, I guess we go like so. We're just going to defend ourselves as much as possible, right? Right, we're safe. I guess we could push... You can stay on the right hand side, I guess. There's no way for us to get a debuff on you though. Or is there? I think if we go like this, get the bleed debuff here, don't we? Dawn is dead though, which is a shame. So he lost Dawn. But I think we just finish this off now. Add one scale card into your hand. It's 2 shield. Deal 5 damage. Next block card will cost... Offhand strike sounds good. We'll take that. Costs a little bit less. Okay. We do have one more rest. Which I guess we're going to have to heal Dawn, unfortunately. And then we have our boss. I don't know how we survive this. Jeez, this is going to be rough. Okay, fur gloves. Guess we just defend whoever we can. Do get a claw, thankfully. But yeah, we are not looking good. Let's end our turn there. Managed to do 10 damage. Now they've got intellect buff, which gives them increased damage. Okay, increased spell damage. I think we go offhand strike. Succession. I mean, we can use Mega Meal, Mega Food. That vulnerable would have been kind of nice to get off, but I think we survived by 1 HP here. Okay, she's calling for aid. Let's see. Is there a way for me? There's got to be a way I can survive all of this. Guess you can go to the right. We can draw 2 cards. And what do we get out of that? Not a lot. Okay. I guess we're going to go Fireball. Maybe Defend again. We've got another Defend. We'll stack up what shield we can in the meantime. Okay. I think we go Mega Meal, Mega Food. Living Plate. Vulnerable. Claw does 5 now, which is nice. I feel like we should maybe be attacking the midwife, though. We might have to get rid of this ad here. We should survive just. Ignite's not a bad card, actually. You're going to do 10 to our party, though. We almost have a full wipe here. I think we have to go Ignite. So we'll do 33. Ooh. Maybe not the best option. In fact, I really don't like that at all. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. That was bad. That was bad. Okay. I think we're pretty much dead here for the most part. That's what I thought. I had a feeling. Claw kills you. Apply 2 weaken. And a claw. Yeah, we're not surviving. There is nothing we can do here, unfortunately. We are in fact dead. Yeah, we can't do anything. And we have to end. Alright. We did get further than I was expecting, to be honest. Oh, and we unlocked a new card. A hero gained a new level. Ravenous. So double your max hand size, draw food cards from the exhaust pile until your hand is full. Okay, that could be really good. So Arlo has gained a level and we've gotten a new card. And with the boosts, it will reduce its energy cost as well each time. Not bad. Well, there you have it. That was Deepest Chamber, and look at the new hero, Arlo the Huntsman. Overall, I have to say, he's actually probably one of the better heroes, actually. Once I got figured out how to actually use the food properly, yeah, he ended up being really, really useful, and if it wasn't for him being in our party, we would not have gotten as far as we did through that. So yeah, if you want to have a quick look at this roadmap as well, like I mentioned earlier, this is their plan for the next year. So going over Arlo the Huntsman being released, they're then looking at salvage, a new feature that's going to let us keep items we salvage in the runs. And then new difficulties, of course, base upgrades, new events, achievements, balancing. Not too sure what the base upgrades are going to be like or the events in game, but it'll be interesting to see once that gets released as well. Now, just a few small minor things as well, like the bestiary. Probably not necessary for gameplay or anything like that, but it's nice to have as well, so you can have a look at all the different enemies. The main things, I guess, to take away from this would potentially be a new biome with new enemies, the new character, which you can see they've teased a coffin here. So the new party member, I believe it might be some sort of necromancer a female necromancer by the sounds of this. And then the final boss, which will be interesting to see as well. So if you did enjoy that and you want to check out the game, I'll leave a link in my description to the Steam store page, and you can head over there to check it out. But until next time, I'll catch you all later. Alright, see ya.